One of the best stadiums in football. Welcome, everyone, to U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings. Has it all teed up, and off we go from Minneapolis. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. Shoots away from one. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First down, here's Baker. That's brought in downfield by Otten. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Godwin sent in motion right. He won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Jonathan Bernard is on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Vikings 18-yard line.
Good. 180. Up. King.
Here's Baker to throw. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Run. Real. What's up?
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Quick slant complete. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Irving. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Chandler. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that one. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chandler again. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. They dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Vacates quickly left side. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-0 lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Return coming from the 6. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. This is going to be downhill. It's about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
It's a gain of 27
A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down, ball at the 36.
Cowboy, go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to get the Vikings the first down.
First down. First and
In the red zone on first. Near the goal line. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
4 yards.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. Second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. Big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stop.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a one-score game. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending it so tough. Borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throwing again is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
46-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So we're through one. It's a 14-7 game. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have it 2nd and 4. Sends this to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they need to get more on 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has a big strike to Addison. They're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll try it left with Chandler. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Catch made. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They give up the gut to Chandler. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Rolling from the gun here. 7 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. And now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
60 Eagles, 19 Lions.
To the air on 3rd and long. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's 4th down. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Reichert connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. They do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180! Go get him! Dot!
Drive begins with a run by Irving. Escapes a defender. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Good for a first down.
Baker now off the play fake. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
Vikings 10. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they have the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Here's McCarthy to throw. Going for Addison. Oh, but it's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play.
Run.
First down. Here's Baker. down close. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tampa Bay.
The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Laughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18.
Vikings 10. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10. At their own
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. This is truly a breakdown in the secondary. You're just not able to make the play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Here's Riker set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Baker now from the gun. Lofts it deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get a big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Tough one to attain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Here's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
Hey, alert, alert!
Baker throwing again. Flushed out to his left. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal. Mayfield to throw again. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. On the move, headed right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Irving. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers get more points to end a lopsided first half. McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
Buccaneers.
The point after splits the upright.
Is good.
And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18.
31. Vikings 17.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Here's a reverse. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Yaya Diaby brings him down. Here's the final play of our first half. Final throw before the break. Escapes the pocket. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jamel Dean makes the play.
Mayfield's pass complete to number 23. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It's a gain of 4. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. Just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Caden. Man coverage is about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he's going to be drove down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
There's the gun. A gift to Jones. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll run here with Jones. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Jarry loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and goal. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Reichert connects there. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football.
The onside kick.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He brings it in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
180.
Slot receiver headed left. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Catch made left side by Ibuka. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Mayfield now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Near the goal line. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Irving does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Second and goal.
They go to him again, and he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line.
He was brought down by Javon Hargrave.
So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Buccaneer football, and this could be over quickly. This lead huge entering the 4th. Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal.
Real. 180.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, but all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. On the shotgun, McCarthy. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It's tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Now run to Jones. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
He was taken down.
Offensive line fast.
It's a loss of 1.
There's another 4. This is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings trail by 22 now. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. Oh, the Vikings got to it first. They get it back. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it. It gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 5. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 15.
Vikings 34.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. On the give, this is Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, but very minimal gain.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Buccaneers ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Once again, Irving. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. So now here's third and 5. We give to Irving, left side. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Set. 180. What's up?
Mayfield to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now McCarthy. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
And with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
19. Let's go now. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
McCarthy looking to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. McCarthy throwing here. And this is cut for a score. We're not done here yet.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth. So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Running left, this is Irving. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Straight ahead, it's Irving. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.